Well, here is a presentation that we're going to try and create ourselves. It's got lots of features. There's a series of slides here. First of all, you'll notice that this is the title slide, and we have here a very interesting template which you're going to design. We've got two interesting graphics later on which you're going to design. There's one there, and there's an interesting graphic here. We've got also some nice navigation links to go forward through these 5 or 6 slides, or to go backwards. We can click here on these links to any individual slide, and we can click on Home to go back to the main slide. And you'll notice on all the slides we've got this same template, this same layout, this same house style, and that's very important for your controlled assessment. So what I want you to do is produce a multimedia presentation just like this to promote products for sale, and in this case it's for a small local video games store. If you want more information about this, you'll notice this is taken from the Zigzag WJC ICT Student Guide Unit 4, and you can follow from about pages 11 or 12 through that manual. It's now time for us to begin creating or trying to reproduce this ourselves, and that's what we're going to do. And we want to first of all give all the pages and slides a consistent look and feel, and we're going to design this template to look like this. Remember, you're going to have to do this for real in the controlled assessment, and your slide or page template needs to be appropriate to the task. You must try to make sure that the house style you create fits with the purpose and the audience that you're aiming for. Open Classwork Exercise 3, Designing a Presentation. Our first task is to plan a slide template for this presentation. I want you to sketch it out on paper first, and here's one that I've used. You see here, if I make it a bit bigger, I've got a border here which I want in blue. I've got navigation buttons I'm going to put here. Later on I'm going to put some special graphics down there, and the information on each slide is going to be here. I'd like you to produce your own sketch on paper first. You can copy what is shown in this presentation, or produce a similar one with a border, navigation buttons, and later on space for the graphics. You need to do that now. Write it on paper. Right, let's go on to task 2. You've created on paper what you want to produce. I'm assuming it's going to be very similar to what I've got. So we're now going to use PowerPoint to create a new presentation, and we're going to start editing the template or slide master design. And then we're going to add the border and insert the navigation buttons. So, open PowerPoint, go to New. Let's do a blank presentation. And the first thing we need to do is go to a View and go to Slide Master. And if you slide this right up, make sure you're on the main master slide, and this is what we're going to edit now, and put a blue border all the way around. Click on Insert, and then we're going to look at these shapes, and I'm looking for a rectangle shape, and what I'd like to do is draw a rectangle right down there. Oh, I've made a mistake here. We need to click on the master. Get rid of that. It must be the master title slide. And this is the one here that we're editing. So go to Insert, Shapes, get a rectangle, and draw your blue rectangle here. You'll notice that it's updated all the slides which are derived from the main template. Take this blue triangle, we'll copy it, and then you can come over here, you do Control V, you'll produce a pasted copy which you can slide over to that side. It's going to be good. And then we'll do the same again, rectangle, and go right across there so there's no gaps. And we've got one at the top. Again, I'm going to copy that, come down here, you can right click and you can paste it there. drag it down. We've got it there, and that's lovely. Okay, now we've got the border all the way around. Let's close master view, and you can see the title slide is in our new format. So if we do new slide, not a title slide, but all the other slides I've got this blue border all the way around. So we don't just want a title slide. I think I'd like now to have a section header, which is a slide that I'm going to use later on, and try another type of slide. Let's have a look. So go back home again, do a new slide. I think it'd be good to have a section header slide here. That's obviously a bit big, so I just want the title probably somewhere up there. I'll pop that there, and the text, useful to have that there, and that's really good. You can right click here and you can duplicate slides. So there's the second one. I'd like to have get up to 6th slide, so I'm just duplicating. Right, let's go back to the task description. I've created the slide master, I've added the border. I now need to insert the navigation buttons that appear on each page, forward, back. So let's go back to PowerPoint, and I need to go back to the view master, slide master. So go view, slide master, and make sure you're right at the top, because this is the one you want to edit. This is the master slide here, and we want to insert some buttons on here. So again, we go to home, insert, and I believe if we look on shapes, right down the bottom here, you'll see some action buttons. So let's click on a forward button here. It's lovely. We'll just OK that, and we'll do that again. Insert, shapes. We'll have another one, and you just left click and drag it to the same side. Okay, and repeat for the other two. You can see I've created all 4 now. If you select one, select one, right click, and you see edit hyperlink, left click, and you can see that's going to link to the first slide. Whereas I can't OK that. And if I, again here, edit hyperlink, left click, that's going to the previous slide. So you can see the action settings on each of these buttons. You can change the format of these buttons now so that they look more like a button than a square. If you left click on there and then right click, try it again, left click, right click, and you'll see format shape, left click, and you can see some options here now, and I'll just do them here. This is shape options, and you want to go to 3D format, and we're just going to do a top bevel format. I'll click on that one there, and where we got here, there, that bevel. So now you'll notice it's jumped up. You can choose the next one again, right click, and you should be able to format shape again, click on that little pen type shape, 3D format, and click on the bevel, and you've got them. And you can do that for the others. Now see I've got all 4 buttons. All you need to do now, we go back to view, and we've got the slide master, and on the slide master tab we want to close slide master view, and you'll notice now all the slides have got these buttons on. Let's go back to our task description, and you'll see now we've got insert the navigation buttons on each page. And now what we want to do is add the text for each of the 5 slides after the master slide. And to do this, I've put a file with all the text you need, and it's called slides text.txt, and also you'll find the 5 images, and you'll find those in the folder. So here in the Unit 3 folder, you'll notice we've got these slide images as PNG format, which you can insert, and the slide.txt document, which has got all the text for each slide. So just do the first one, highlight, copy the text and the title. We'll go to the presentation and we'll edit paste it in there. Title is We Fit, so I'm going to move that up there, We Fit. I'll move that later on, and I want these to have bullet. There you go. And if you want to, you can change that to black color to make it look good. Interesting problem little here, and you can see that the title is on the template is too high up. So what we need to do is go to the slide master and adjust that, and then it's going to alter the position of the title on every slide. View, slide master. Here's the slide master, and I think if we can just, where's it gone? There it is. There's the slide master. I think if we just bring that down a bit, we'll probably find that should solve our problem. My efforts on the slide master haven't worked, so I'm going to cheat. I'm just going to drag this down. You now need to insert the picture, and we're going to take that from the computer. So we need to go to public data, and if we go to year 11 IT, and we find the classwork exercise 3, design and presentation, there she goes, insert, and you can pop her wherever you wish. And now we need to repeat the same for the remaining slides. I've set the font here to Calibri. You go to Home, Calibri 54, and these are Calibri 24, and do that for all the slides. A good way to get a font from one place to another is highlight what you want, format the painter, go somewhere else where it's not quite right, and oops, do it again. Highlight what you want, format the painter, go somewhere else. You can see the paintbrush there, highlight it, it should convert it to the font you want. You now see I've got the 5 slides, just got the title slide to sort out now, and if we press F5, you can see the navigation buttons take me through all the slides. This is the start slide, this is the final slide. And the title slide should have Welcome to Game World, Crozier Game World. So we'll try and do that now. And there it is, F5. And we've got the basics of our presentation working with navigation buttons. Just want to create a home button here, which will be on every single slide, which takes us to the title slide. So insert, shape, rectangle, draw a little rectangle there, right click, edit text, home, here we are, right click, and now we want to hyperlink. Where do I want this in the document? I'd like this to go to the very first slide. Okay, and that's done. And then copy that, go to the second slide, and you should be able to just paste that there. And then go to the third slide, paste, and so on. So now you'll see that I've got a home navigation button, which takes me back to the home slide. Thank you for watching this video. You can see in the task sheet we've now finished tasks 3 and 4. We created 6 slides, and we created the navigation buttons and a hyperlink to the home slide.